sure why this is an aberration. What is preventing him from running, cutting, attacking the offensive glass, and dunking versus just standing on the perimeter watching the game? He has this type of first-pick talent. It's up to him to bring it out of himself more often.
He has brought it out.
What are we going to replay for now? Oh, my goodness. Well, that's just I don't know if it's a natural basketball play, but it's certainly not a flagrant foul. I mean, he's going up. If they missed it, is that an offensive foul, or I don't know. I get so bored of these replays. They got a great game going, and I hate that circle over their head motion. It just brings me to my knees.
It's a trigger for unhappiness for you.
No, it's just so much. It's like never ending.
By the way, I want to clarify the rule from earlier, Jeff, that we had questions about on the clear path. The officials' heads down.
Hi there, sports fans. This is Johnny Most reporting for the Boston Celtics.
And we're starting to see the bang-bang stuff now. Rodman is all over Bird.
And there is a violent knockdown by Lambert. Oh, my. A completely unnecessary foul by Lambert, and he has the audacity to complain about something. They have been called a dirty ball club, and I can see why. This is a typical disgusting display by Rodman, Lambert, and Isaiah Thomas. The yellow, gutless way they do things here. Now the other Lord Fauntleroy's coming in, the other good guy coming in, Rick Mahorn, the guy who hit people from behind.
I have a great deal of contempt and disrespect for this kid right now because of the blindside swipe. He took it, Bird. It was Dennis Rodman, and he sneers. He didn't do it because he's a good boy. He wouldn't do something nasty like that. Dennis Rodman did not incur my respect anyway. In fact, tell that to these miserable Detroit media people because they called me jerk of the week. Well, fine, I'll be a jerk of the week, but I'll be myself. I wouldn't be like them for all the money in the world.
Credit Avery Bradley for that turnover right there. What's the call? Kelly Olynyk.
Oh, this is ridiculous.
Call for a personal foul.
That was absolutely ridiculous.
Irving hits the free throw. Let's see if we can find it.
He stepped up, he ran right into him. He's entitled to his space. Oh, that's awful. That is absolutely awful.
This is not a situation where you take a foul. This is a time where you lock down and get a stop defensively.
James drives, goes into the rim. Knocked out of bounds. Last touch, they say it's Cleveland ball. Kevin Durant with excellent defense on that play.
To me, that's a foul.
He got fouled, but now it's going to be off James because Durant never touched the ball.
And I agree, in these situations, you should be able to look at this and say, that's contact.
No, that's the point of replay. It's a fallacy that we want to get the calls right because the most important ones, fouls or non-fouls, are not subject to the replay rules. So, to me, he got fouled there. He got fouled there.
Yep.
And now they're going to lose the ball.
You know, one of the good things this offseason was reducing the amount of timeouts to try to help the flow of the game at the end. But when you have the replays, it completely negates that.
I mean, he got fouled right across the shoulder here. I mean, If you can't look at fouls, don't have replay.
And it's tough because if I'm a referee going over, look at this, I'm thinking, I missed that. I messed up.
And that's where old school referees before replay were allowed to correct mistakes that they saw and give the ball back. So, you know, some people didn't like that, but as a coach, I loved it that they ultimately made you whole.
Being able to guard these wing players.
Did I ever tell you the story when it was shot by Brown, no good? When I was doing the Minnesota Timberwolves, we had some pretty bad seasons. The NBA would call up and they'd say, hey, could you give us a couple of highlights? And I'd say, yeah, but we're losing by 20, 30 points. Brown with a three, no. Jackson, enough to Daniels. And so I would make up plays, like even like in a game like this, I'd make it sound real exciting. They would use those highlights, but plug it in for like different guys. So we'd be losing by like 25 points. I go, here comes Jackson, drives down the lane and gets it to and just make up stuff.
Still here by Eulis. Still by Eulis. Like that? Okay, I'll get the hang of it.
But I wouldn't say the name. I just go, here's the steal, and he gets it to go. Tom Caroli had me doing some of this. The NBA entertainment guys had me just make up some plays, but we need the ambiance from the crowd. Tucker, three. They'll put that in. And so I did it. It's like for Michael Jordan, he'd have all these plays. He'd have a Jordan and my voice. I call Jordan twice a year.